Hi guys, welcome to my new YouTube channel. Its name Tech to Service. Welcome to my channel. Here I'm providing some classes. It will help you to crack your competitive examinations. Now I'm dealing post independence India. If you guys would like my class, please like, share and support me. Post independence India is a subject which carries a lot of significance for civil service exam. Now I'm dealing with that subject and dealing with Shastri years. Nehru had died May 1964 without naming a successor. The nation was faced with the question after Nehru who? And more importantly, the question after Nehru what? Doubts were raised about India's democratic experiment. It was feared that India may not be able to manage a democratic succession and may end up having military rule. This was also the period when the Congress system began to face grave internal as well as external challenges. The party could no longer accommodate all kinds of differences. Problems of poverty, inequality, communalism, and regionalism, etc., were increasingly growing untamable, and the 1960s came to be labeled as the dangerous decade. Belying most fears, however, the succession was rather smooth. A group of influential and powerful Congress leaders that came to be known as the Syndicate and included Congress President K. Kamaraj managed the succession, preferring Lal Bahadur Shastri over Morarji Desai in the hope that he would be more pliable and not challenge the syndicate leadership. Shastri was a non controversial leader from Uttar Pradesh, known for his simplicity and principles. He had served as a minister in Nehru's cabinet for many years, and Nehru had came to know depend on him a lot in his last years. Subsequently, Shastri was sworn in Prime Minister within a week of Nehru's death. As expected of him, has not interfered with any working of the party or of state government and on the whole kept a low profile. He did not make any major changes in Nehru's cabinet either. However, when there was a clamor to include Nehru's daughter, Indira Gandhi, he complied and gave her the information and broadcasting portfolio. Shastri remained the country's prime minister for 2 years, that is, 1964 to 1966, during which the nation faced two grave challenges. One was Indo-Pak War at 1965 and the other food crisis. Shastri's slogan of Jai Jawan Jai Kisan quite aptly represents the country's resolve to face both these challenges. Earlier, I mentioned Congress Syndicate. Then, what was the Congress Syndicate? It was the informal name given to be a group of senior Congress leaders who were in control of Congress organization. This syndicate, led by K. Kamaraj, then President of Congress, former CM of Madras, and it is powered by power states leaders by S.K. Patil of Bombay, S. Najlingappa of Mysore, and Sanjeeva Reddy of Andhra Pradesh, Atulya Ghosh of West Bengal. This is Congress syndicate at that time. In fact, one of the Shastri's first act as Prime Minister was to increase budget allocations to agriculture. Deeply concerned about food shortage in recent years, Shastri extended full support to Green Revolution to boost India's food production and appointed C. Subramaniam to head the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Subramaniam was a lawyer, freedom fighter, and had been a member of Constituent Assembly. He was a widely admired minister in Madras before he joined the Union cabinet. He had served as a Minister of Steels and Mines under Nehru, and now the shift from steel to agriculture signaled a major change indeed. Subramaniam took his new job with vigor and, as a Minister of Food and Agriculture, ushered in the Green Revolution, an era of food self sufficiency, along with his able Secretary of Agriculture, B. Shivaraman, and the scientists M.S. Swaminathan and Norman Borlaug. Notably, why, why wheat is chiefly grown in North India. These three architects of India's Green Revolution were all from the deep south. Subramaniam was later awarded Bharat Ratna in 1998 for his role in ushering the Green Revolution. In addition to the Food Corporation of India, Shastri also oversaw the establishment of National Dairy Development Board that spurred the White Revolution, boosting production and supply of milk in India. Important events during Shastri years. First one, setting up of PMO. Asserting his independent authority, Shastri set up his own Prime Minister's Secretariat. It is headed by Principal Private Secretary L.K. Jha to inform and advise the PM on policy matters independent of the ministries. The Secretariat soon came to be known as PMO and acquired a great deal of influence over policy matters. Under Indira Gandhi, it virtually emerged as independent executive. Note that. Next important event is Indo-Pak War. August-September 1965, it's happened. The Kashmir issue had been left unsettled in 1948 and had continued to simmer. While Pakistan repeatedly tried to reopen the Kashmir issue, India maintained that the state was the integral part of India and there was no question of any reconsideration. However, in 1965, unrest in Kashmir Valley reached a new peak and Pakistan decided to intervene. Pakistan was particularly prompted to do so in the wake of its newly acquired arms and ammunition from United States and India's defeat in 1962 war with in China. Subsequently, in August 1965, Pakistan sent trained infiltrators into the valley with the hope of inciting a pro-Pakistan rebellion. India retaliated with military action, and what began was an undeclared war. However, the struggle proved inconclusive as the two countries soon agreed on ceasefire under pressure from UN Security Council. The date is 23rd September. Though the war had an adverse impact on the economies of the two countries, it helped India regain some of its self-confidence that had been lost after 1962 war. During the war, Shastri gave the popular slogan of Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Tashkent Declaration, USSR, now Uzbekistan, 4th January 1966. And under the auspices of Soviet Union, the Tashkent Declaration was signed between General Ayub Khan, the president of Pakistan at that time, and Shastri, as per which both agreed to mutual restitution of territories and return to pre-war position. Though this meant withdrawal from strategic Hajipur Pass for India, Shastri had agreed as his refusal would have meant resumption of war as well as loss of Soviet support. But even before Shastri could return to India, He died in his sleep of a heart attack on night of 10th January 1966 in Tashkent itself. Shastri's sudden and tragic death once again raised the issue of succession. Once again, Gulsarilal Nanda was sworn in his in as interim prime minister, while Kamraj went in search of a permanent one. Thank you guys for watching my channel. Please subscribe, please share, and please put your comments below. Hope you guys will like my video.